All right. You're probably confused. You're probably wondering, what's my next step? What am I going to do next? You just got out of high school, you graduated, you're excited, you're happy. And then one of your friends or your family or somebody asks you what college you going to. The question is, do you need it? And that's subjective. I mean, there are a couple other questions you have to ask yourself before you answer that. Are you a person that's trying to follow in the footsteps career-wise of a family member that's a doctor, a lawyer, or you want to be a teacher or a caseworker? If that's the case, yeah. You might want to go do some schooling, or I don't know, maybe an internship. I don't know what the process is for that, but yeah, probably so. But what's the smartest decision if you don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer or any career that requires additional education? What if you just want to be a mechanic? You don't need college for that. You can go to a trade school for that. In some cases, you can even get a job at a small local garage, and they'll teach you. In some other cases, you can even teach yourself. What if you wanted to be a hip-hop dancer? What if you wanted to be a magician? What if you wanted to be a photographer? Are you required to go to college to be successful in those things? No. My question is, why is it such a hot topic that everyone goes? When we all know, and this is something I think parents need to keep in mind more than the actual kids that go, because parents are the ones that pressure their kids more than anybody. So the thing you need to keep in mind is, or the thing we all know is, most of these kids that are going from straight out of high school to college, they have no plan, they have no strategy, nothing. They're just going off of peer pressure or off of what they think they want. And that's not what we should be using college for. College is a good tool to use, a good educational tool to use if you're using it for the right reasons. Meaning, let's say, for example, right, you're financially stable, you're not struggling, right? And then you go to college with the intent to be a teacher. Your situation is going to be a lot more enjoyable than, let's say, the person that doesn't have a plan, doesn't know what they want to do with their future, and they just go off of people kept asking me what I was gonna do. That's how a lot of people end up in college, just partying, wasting time, end up getting a degree in something they don't care about, end up wasting 2 to 4 years of their life, end up wasting 2 to 4 years of their life end up wasting 2 to 4 years of their life with a degree in something that they don't care about, and now they working at a McDonald's or in a cubicle somewhere and they hate their job. They can't get them years back. And believe it or not, those 2 to 4 years, because a person really should be starting at 17, 18, putting time, investing time in your future. If you invest your time in your future early enough, you don't have to chase this American dream that, by the way, ain't meant for people that look like me anyway. But that's a whole nother video. Okay? You don't have to worry about that. Because by the time you hit 35, you would have already achieved the success you've been wanting. Because you've already put in from 18 to 28 or 18 to 35. But if you go to college, let's say you go to college, right? Let's say you go to college, 4 years, 2 years, just off of peer pressure, just off of not having nothing else to do, anything, right? Okay, you go to college, let's just say 2 years, because I feel like a lot of people go say, oh, well, I'm going to a 2-year. Okay, 2 year. Let's say you're 17, most of you graduate 17, 18. So let's say you're 19, 20 when you get out, right? You got your degree. The question is then, did you get in something that you have passion for? Do you know the path? Did you create a blueprint for yourself to make that happen for yourself after you got the degree? Okay, and then after that, if you did, okay, cool. But 98% of us don't. We don't have a plan after you got out of college. Let's say after you get out of college, most of us, after you get out of college, you're gonna go try to pursue what it is you got that degree in, and then they're gonna tell you, oh, you don't have any experience. And the look on your face when they tell you you don't have no experience, and the confusion in your brain when they tell you you don't have no experience, it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind. So, what do you do? What do you do? Because we have facts. And if there are any parents watching this, understand that I believe that college is a good tool. I just believe the way we use it is wrong. So, the way we use it, it's like, it's not even something we really pay attention to like that. It's just like a pathway we just go down because that's what everybody else is doing. Oh, I'm out of high school, time to go to college. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. You need to know. College is for the people that know what they want to be doing for the next 10 to 20. It's a career path education time. High school was the playtime. It was the playtime, yes it was, because you know most of us didn't take it seriously in the first place. High school was the playtime. College is the time where if you are serious about your life, then you need to figure out what it is that you want to be doing for the next 10 to 20 years. If you get in the right occupation, shoot, you might not even have to invest 10 to 20 years, maybe even 5, until you can retire. The name of the game should be have passive income to where I can retire. But in order to create a situation where you can get passive income, so that way you can retire at an early age, is you have to have a high enough income to invest. If all your bills overlap every month or barely making it every month, you're not going to be investing nothing. So you have to make a choice. Couple things. Let's recap. Are you following in the footsteps of somebody else with a career that needs education? Are you just going to college just because all your friends are going and your family says you should go? What's your plan for the next 5 to 10? Now, this is what I'm proposing. Instead of going to college straight out of high school, when you get out of high school, go test out the job market. Go see what you like and what you don't like. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Right? You go figure out what you don't like and what you do like. You figure out what you're good at, what you're not good at. Try some internships. Try all of that. So that way, when it is time for, when you are ready to go to college, not only do you know what you like and what you don't like, what you're good at, what you're not good at, right? Now you know the path that you're gonna go down instead of just flying blind. I don't understand why anybody would want to fly blind into anything and not have no blueprint, no plan, no structure, no strategy. I see people going to college straight for the party and fraternities and sororities. That's not, I don't care about no alumni, all of that. No, man. Do what you gotta do. To each his own. But I'm speaking to the people that come from struggle, that come from poverty, that come from sometimes a 1-parent household, maybe even a 2-parent household, but their parents are struggling. Maybe even their parents didn't go to college. Maybe you the first person in your family to go. Because a lot of those people that I'm speaking about don't have no plan. They don't know what the next move is. They don't know. And it's not your fault why you don't know. It's not your fault. But at the same time, life don't wait on nobody. So making smart decisions is important. I hate the fact that in this country we make it okay. Oh, it's okay. You're young. You can make mistakes. You can make bad decisions right now. Why is that okay? No, it's not okay, man, because the more bad decisions you make, the deeper hole you're putting yourself in, and the farther away you're positioning yourself to that level where you'll never have to work again. Which is what we should all be striving for. I don't know who wakes up every day and just wants to work. I don't know. Working is required to achieve a certain level of success. But the end result should be to spend time with your family. Go on vacations with family. Grow your bond with family. All that other extra stuff is for the birds. And anybody watching this should know. You should know, because you can Google the facts, man. It's not nothing I'm pulling out my, you know what I mean? You can Google it. It has been a historic epidemic that when people go to college straight out of high school, a high percentage of them end up at a job that they hate with a degree that they don't care about. You know why? Because the sequence is off. We're using the things wrong, but nobody's telling us another way. So allow me to tell you another way. Put college on hold for a second when you get out of high school, unless you've already decided that you wanted a career that's going to require college immediately. Okay? If you're doctor, lawyer, police officer, firefighter, I mean, those are just police officer, firefighter. I think they just require GEDs, and you can do the training courses and all that. You don't need college for that, but still. Okay. Anything that requires college or requires additional education, okay, I can understand. But for things that you have a passion for that don't require college, why are you wasting 2 to 4 years of your life? Why? So, again, you get out of high school, test out the job market. Test it out. Figure it out. Figure you out. The ultimate thing here is you. You are more important. You have to keep that in mind. Everybody's going to be in your ear. Oh, well, college, bruh. College. You come first. Get your mind right. Get your heart right. Deal with your demons. Figure out what you like and don't like. And then create a path for yourself. Create a blueprint for yourself. Create some structure for yourself. Priorities. This is a long debate amongst everybody across the country. And it's a simple thing, man. We just using college wrong. That's all. We're using it wrong, and it shows in the numbers. And even if we wasn't using college wrong, there are colleges that are out here scamming people. There's a college scam going on right now. I'm pretty sure we all heard about it. Again, that's another video. Alright? So, remember that. And just teach yourself. And keep the faith, keep the willpower, man. I'm out here.